Hey, this is Unbearably. In this video, I'm going to teach you all how to get kills before the match even starts by shooting penny mines from the pregame area. This technically works on 2 different maps, but I will go into further details about that later in the video. Being able to get a kill on an unsuspecting enemy from your spawn room can completely change the pace of the first team fight. And if your team acts quickly on the advantage, then they can easily capture the first point. This is especially true for the domination map I will show you later in the video. For now, a quick sneak peek of what you can pull off using this trick. There's only one thing you really need to know about Penny's mines to do this trick, and it's that they each do 100 damage. With the base health of most healers and DPS being under 300, that means you want to make sure you have at least 3 mines in the same spot. Tanks can have much more base HP, with Groot having as much as 850 to start, which would take up to 9 mines to kill him, which you generally won't have time to set up before the game starts. Just try to make sure you place down at least 3 in the same spot every time. The first of the maps with an outdoor area that you could take advantage of is when you're playing offense on the convergence map, Hall of Djalia. There are 2 different spots for launching your mines on this map, with the first one being back by this panther statue while you're standing on top of these pink flowers. Try to make sure that when you're facing the point, your camera doesn't clip through the statue and it has a proper focus on Penny. From there, you just want to make sure you aim above this leaf that protrudes from the roof of the spawn room. Here, I removed the reticle so that you can better see exactly where to aim. There are 4 points that I use to help pinpoint the exact spot I'm looking for, which is this star right here being the end goal. It can be a little hard to see, especially when you're trying to act quickly, so the first reference point is that leaf I showed you before. From there, you look up a little bit until you see this line of brighter stars. You want to be aiming at the star at the bottom of the line. Additionally, if you look to the left or the right of our target, there's a bright star on either side, which when you put them all together, they kind of form like an imperfect cross. Here we can see this in action. I quickly jump to the statue and then I make sure that I'm standing on the pink leaves. I then look up and find the star by using my reference points.
Get ready. Mine's in place.
I also send as many mines as possible in case I could stack up enough to even kill a tank. Doing this trick almost always gets a good reaction.
4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
The next spot on this map is a little bit better in my opinion, since it covers a more frequented location, but you need to be quite quick in order to get the mines placed in time for them to be effective. At the start of the match, you go up to this line on the wall on the left side of the spawn area. After that, you try to get your right foot just on the inside of this line here. It doesn't need to be perfect, but try to get as close to this position as possible. From here, you want to look up towards the point and you can see these dangling leaves. You want to be aiming for the very right side of that first dangling leaf. Here, I remove the reticle again, and to be more precise, we are aiming for this very right corner, or even right beside this leaf here. I honestly think it's so cool how the mines can just arc over 2 different buildings and a pillar and just to land in like perfect spot to get a kill. Here's the spot in action during a ranked game. I muted the gameplay because my team was already flaming each other before the match even started. This doesn't happen as much in higher ranks, thankfully, but my team was too distracted to even notice my pregame kill. At least the other team appreciated my work.
See about this.
The second map that you could do this on is during the Warrior Falls section of the domination map Birnin to Djalia. Because of the way the map is designed, this trick can only be done when you spawn on the left side of the map. That's because this opening on the right allows you to arc mines through it, but there's no opening on the left, so it doesn't work when you're on the other side. To pull this off, you want to go into the neutral area and climb onto the head of the panther statue.
30 seconds before you
Try to make sure Penny's standing on the head of the statue and not on top of its neck or its back.
Nani, you were expecting Peter Parker?
From here, you want to look at the top right of the tree and begin looking for lines in the rocks. Here, without the reticle, I'll show you how we want to find this rock line between these two patches of leaves. And then, right at the point where the line touches the bottom patch of leaves is where we want to be aiming. You can also aim just above this patch of leaves, right where these different lines meet in the rock. However, shooting here makes the mines land in a more obvious location, which allows them to be destroyed more easily. Now here it is with the reticle.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3.
I spent a few hours here trying to get different mines to land in good spots, and I ended up really liking the first spot I showed you because it lands the mines out of sight behind this statue. But I got a kill from the other spot in my first time testing this in ranked, so they both work. Here you see how powerful this could be in a ranked game. I admittedly just figured out this spot recently, so it took me a second to find my bearings, but either way, you have plenty of time before the match starts to actually get the mines in place. Once the round started and everyone is just rushing the point, the enemy team loses a healer, which makes it nice and easy for my team to just win the first fight. Peni is easily my favorite character to play, and I think she's been heavily slept on by the majority of the Marvel Rivals community. Her being able to do cool tricks like this make her so much fun to play. That said, I can totally see her ability of getting pre-game kills being patched out in the future, so enjoy it while we can during Season 1.
It's
Subscription.
time!
And that's all the useful spots I was able to find from spawn rooms so far. Comment down below if you were able to get a kill from using any of these spots. I want to thank each and every one of you who watched this video. If you enjoyed this content and want to see more, I would really appreciate it if you liked the video, as it really helps my channel grow. Finally, if you want to learn about where I placed my nests and mines on Yggdrasil's path during my climb to Grand Master on each season, click the link on the screen. See ya!
I step out the steps and we're all running for the flex. Pete told me I was next. I'm coming for next. It really isn't no question. Only superheroes in this section. Only big bangers on the set list. On top of buildings where I eat breakfast, then I shine like a new necklace. I'm ready to
See? You did it.
2-0.
Bond, you're still a bro. You're garbage. I hope you're on the enemy team next game.